It's a dark moon practice, so we're going to be going deep, and I want you to take on this practice not as an exercise experience or workout or power through, or I want you to relax into this practice. So we're going to start laying down on your back. And get settled. And Lauren, your camera's a little high.
Oh.
So just get settled, get settled, get settled. And then I'm going to read you something while you're just taking some breaths. Start your chakra clearing. So work through your chakras, feel what's there. So we generally confine ourselves to listing the physical benefits and pointing out the parts of the body that are specifically influenced in our asana practice. These benefits are true enough, but asanas act in far greater depth. They don't actually affect specific parts of the body to the exclusion of all other parts. Every asana has positive and harmonious repercussions on the whole being of the practitioner. They act on the gross and easily perceivable physical body, but far more important in relation to maintaining or improving health and removing disease. They act on the psychic, pranic body and personal mind. It is the influence on these far more subtle aspects of being that bring about the main benefits of asanas. But it is these more subtle planes that cannot be discussed in concrete terms. They have to be experienced. It is imbalance in the flow of prana and mental disharmony, etc., that are the root causes of disease. Asanas help to harmonize both these spheres. So when we list the benefits of asanas, remember that far more is implied. Every asana has an influence on one's whole individuality, whether small or large. This even applies to the simplest asana. It is unrealistic to define rigid boundaries where asanas work and don't work, give benefits and don't give benefits. They affect and help to harmonize your whole being. We give specific benefits only because they are obvious from the physical nature of the asanas, can be easily felt in oneself, and can be easily described. But the deeper benefits take place way below the level of perception of most people. You must experience them for yourself. So when reading the benefits that we briefly describe, remember that there is much, much more that we don't mention. So I want you to completely relax your body. Completely. So if you need to shake or move or do something to do that, I want you to just keep relaxing. And then notice if you're still holding tension, and then relax even more. And then notice again and see if you're still holding tension, and relax even more. Even more. Even more. And I want you to map this sensation, because we're going to come back to it. In fact, this entire practice is going to be from this state of relaxation. So we will move, the bodies will be exerting effort. We're going to be relaxed in the body and in the mind. So gently bring your knees into your chest and hold on to your knees, but relaxed. So you're pulling your knees into your chest, but it's relaxed. This is Apanasana. So see if you can tap into the subtle energy layers, the massaging of your organs with the knees. You can gently rock side to side if that helps. Create a sense of relaxation. But then find stillness again and just breathe and relax. See if you can feel the femur bones relaxing and descending down towards the floor. Releasing the pelvic diaphragm. You're just going to keep your knees together and just drop them over to the right side. You can put a block under your knees if it's too deep of a stretch so early, so soon. But we're relaxing into the twist, so there's no effort. There's no trying. This is Pavrita Apanasana. So experiencing the physical benefits, but even deeper still is this wringing out of the small intestines, the large intestines, the pancreas. And then breathe in. See if you can connect to these chakras, spinning chakras. And they're always spinning, just like the heart's always beating. And just, it's whether or not we're noticing. So slowly, I want you to inhale and bring the knees back up to center. And on the exhale, drop them over to the left side. And then relax. Even more. So you're noticing the physical body. And then maybe you feel the liver being wrung out. Maybe you feel the pulling of the diaphragm as you're breathing in and out on the ribs. And maybe you feel the chakras spinning. Can you notice the lower chakras spin slower than the upper chakras. And let's inhale the knees slowly back up to center. You're going to just place your feet flat on the mat. Lift your pubic bone towards your navel, extending that low lumbar. And then just feel, so push the vertebrae of your lumbar into the mat. Just feel those vertebrae. And connect to them. And then you're going to push down into the middle of your back, the mid lumbar vertebrae, right at the base of your ribs, back ribs. And then find those, so push them down into the floor. And feel what alivens within your torso or the organs, or maybe you have gas bubbles or belly bubbles. Just feel subtle adjustments at the energetic level. And then take the arms out nice and wide, palms face up, arms out wide in a T. And then pushing down through the thoracic vertebrae, between the shoulder blades, find the vertebrae. And then feel what opens as you create these micro movements. And then at the back of the neck, the cervical vertebrae, they're very tiny. They hold your head up. But not just those, it's attached to the whole spine. So everything that's happening with your head to hold it up, to hold us up, to hold the whole body up, is in the spine. And the muscles around the spine. And the more subtle we go, the more access we have. Relax your jaw, relax your eyes, relax into just a normal position here. Not trying to do anything. And then you're going to just bring your knees into your chest. And you're going to roll over to the right side slowly. And slowly pushing up and coming into a tabletop. And beginning some cats and cows, but in this relaxed way. So you can really feel the subtler layers. So yes, there's the external, you feel the stretch in the physical body. How relaxed can you be? In your mind, in your pranic body, even though now you're holding yourself up, so there is action happening. There is energy being exerted, but can you stay relaxed in the mind, even while the body is exerting energy? And then you're going to bring your right knee into your chest and just squeeze it in really tight, lift it up, squeeze it in, and then right where it is, you're just going to put it on the ground. Just place it right on the ground. Then with the left leg, you're going to reach the left leg back until your hip lands on your right heel. So it's like a one-legged child's pose. So sit all the way back on your right heel with the hips and keep reaching the left toes back. So be on your left toe mounds. So you're still pushing through the left leg, but sinking the right hip back and down. And Marie, try not to lean too far to the right, so stay up on. So you're not leaning to the right, you're just reaching the hips back and the hips are landing on that heel. So the left hip is square to the right hip. Yeah, and you're pushing through those back toes. Now you can drop the knee down. And I want you to just feel the massaging of your organs. You're going to push down through the right shin bone to feel the adjustment on the left side of your body. So push down and breathe. So you're feeling energy, but you're relaxed. Your mind is relaxed. And now push down through the left toe mounds, lift the left thigh up, push down, and feel the adjustment on the right side of your body. And breathe and relax. So you can feel. Good, and then push yourself up onto your hands. Just take a nice big stretch here. Push down through those toes, lift the chest. Feel that front of the leg, the hip flexor on the left side opening. Good. And then we're going to come back into tabletop. So just bring your left knee in, take a couple cat cows, let that go. And then you're going to inhale, bring the left knee into your chest, squeeze it in nice and tight, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then right where it is, just drop it to the ground. And then reach your right toes back, and then let your right toes keep going until your bum is right on your left heel. Yeah. And Lauren, if you have any knee stuff, you can put it right behind you. Put the bolster right behind your knee so that you're creating space. So put it right on your calf. Like so, yeah, you have more space in the knee. Yep, and come down on your elbows. Keep tucking the right toes underneath. And soften and relax. Relax the mind and feel. So you're going to feel the sensations, but deeper, go deeper. How's this shifting the energy in your fascia? Take a deep breath in, push down through that left shin bone to feel the adjustments on the right side. Do that a couple times just so you can feel even deeper. And then you're going to push down through those right big toe mounds, lift the right thigh, push down, and then feel the sensation on the left side body. And relax the mind, relax the pranic body. Okay, and then you're gonna just slowly push your chest up, keep your arms straight, but keep your toes, back toes tucked, and feel this stretch on the front of the hip flexor on the right side. Should feel really like a deep stretch, but go deeper. So relax. See if you can relax into the stretch. And then you can come into tabletop, take a couple cats and cows. And then we're going to tuck the toes under. Just stretch the toes now. Just stretch a little bit more into the toes. You can lift the knees. Yeah, that's good. Lift the knees so you can kind of dig in there. So you're feeling the sensation. Might be really intense, but can you relax the mind? So you can have intensity, but you can be relaxed in it. And then coming up into downward facing dog. And just walk the dog. Bend one knee and the other. And notice how your consciousness gets to kind of just float around. You're feeling the physical sensations. So a lot of these poses in the ancient teachings, they hold them for 4 minutes, 10 minutes. You know, it takes time. But we're not going to do that. You get the idea that to get subtle, you have to have time and you have to breathe, slow down, relax. So we're going to bend the knees, lift the hips, bend the knees, relax the mind, bend the knees, lift the hips, lift the biceps, feel the backs of the arms, and then look forward and step to the front of the mat. And then just hang here in this nice, yummy forward fold. Lean forward, lean back. So it's subtle again. So as you lean forward, notice if there's anything that catches your attention where you're like, right? And then see if you can relax that response, right? It's just a reaction. So we notice it and then we can relax around it. And then let's inhale halfway up, pull the chest forward, shoulders back, keep leaning forward so we can find those more subtle energy blocks in the legs. Good, and then lower down. Okay, and then let's rise to stand all the way up, reach up. Oh, nice big stretch. Maybe push the hips forward a little bit. And then let's bring the palms down to the heart. And then we're going to take 3 ohms. So let's get into the body. So wiggle the toes, wiggle the feet. Firm the ankles in and out, kind of move them around so you feel really connected to the earth, really grounded. Feel your shin bones, your calves, bend your knees a little bit. Feel that connection to the earth. Lift your quadriceps. Now lift the pubic bone towards your navel. Make sure your hips are lined up right over those ankles. Palms are at the heart. So we're going to lift the pubic bone to the navel, lift the sternum, drop the front ribs down and in, let the shoulders relax down your back, pull the back of the skull back, push the hands together. Okay, and then just map this alignment. So you feel the energy, right? But can you relax the mind? The body is activated. Relax the mind. And then let's do 3 ohms. Deep breath in. And lower the forehead, release the arms, Tadasana. and observe. Just relax and observe. Can you feel the subtle energy layers? Can you feel your spine holding you up? Without the spine, it would just be muscles. We would be a much different organism. Okay. All right. And then just let that go. Shake it off. Yeah.